Go to localhost. Yeah, leave. That's okay. Under tools, right? In AEM, this is the place where you get all the feature set products. Now you have this wrench hammer icon, right? This is the tools. Come down. Once you install the AEM guides, you should see this. Under guides, you have something called folder profiles, right? By default, if you click this, by default, you will have global profile, right? You can create a new profile or select this and duplicate. In my case, I selected this and duplicated, right? It's almost the same. Just click it, right? The only difference that I did when I created duplicated it, I named it as Green Tech Solutions, and then I gave it a path like this is its root path, right? You can also manage who can access this profile, etc. here. um, we will cover that. GK is the AEM developer. He knows about how to configure this, right? So you have a name, you have a folder path that falls under this profile, right? Let's say you have a team that only handles two products, right? You can have one dedicated profile for them, and then you have another team who handles two different products. So you can, again, there are various use cases for profiles, but in this case, let's say everyone who works on under green tech solutions fall under this, right? So you have a profile and you have a root directory. Now go to XML editor configuration. Here you can see labels, right? Now there is nothing configured. There is no labels. That's why there was no drop down. It's a free text field. Click edit. By default, you can download. When you download, it shows. I think it gives you an empty file with just two brackets, right? The one I created. Uh, I don't know where I created. Oh, it's here, right? So I edited it out. You can edit, and then I added this, right? So let me save it here. So this is our labels: draft, peer review, peer approved, subject matter expert review, SME approved, release copy. Save it, come here, upload, and downloads labels. Let it upload, right? You have to save, close. Now go back to the editor. Again, before I go there, edit it, come to XML editor configuration. Actually, let me take two steps back, right? You click tools, under tools, guides. We created our own profile for green tech solutions by duplicating this. Click it. We gave a name and folder path. Click XML editor configuration, click edit, and then upload your labels. The one that gets simple JSON with a label and name, right? Key value field. So after you do that, if you go back, guides, see the profile I selected is green tech solutions, right? Now, if you click under green tech solutions, oh, actually, if I remove this, straight, it should load from there. Maybe I have overwritten this, right? Um, by default, since we said green tech solutions, these other folders should not be visible, right? The last time I did it, I might have overwritten it. The root path is green tech solutions. Save. See, this is what should be visible. Anyone with this profile access they will only see green tech related content. They won't see other. If you have multiple multiple companies on the same this thing, it won't show. So, anyways, here go to energy saver. Let's say we're talking about overview. Okay, 1.1. Now, when you try to save, you can see the labels, right? So, let me do a minor modification. Let me delete this, right? Save. Good. Preview. Everything looks good. It has features, pricing. This is a quick overview about energy saver. So subject matter is happy. Actually, the first writer is happy. Save and say peer review. Okay. And then say ready for peer review. Right. A comment is not necessary, but and also say tables added. Right. Save. Now, if you go to this one, version history, you can see peer review label is it's here, right? I mean, in the past when we saved, there were no label, but now you have a predefined label for that version, right? Now, let's say who was the other person? Okay, Vamshi is happy with what he has done, or maybe he's not. He saw this empty tag. This is not good. And he saw the table ID is missing. Let's say he added ID and say energy saver. What's this? Plans. Just for the heck of it, right? Okay. Now it looks good. Let me save and give it something called peer approved. Made minor changes to missing IDs. Save. That's how you manage the versioning with better labels, comments between teams. You have a workflow, you have a flow to your content. It flows from draft state to peer review. This is like a standard. Peer approved, subject matter review, SME approved, release copy. Right?
Subject matter expert.
Yeah, SME is subject matter expert. It could be the person who knows the product, right? He could be just looking at the content, or it could be both. Um, Again, you can have another one here before this and say label 6 content architect review, right? He checks for a step more. He will check if the right tags are used, if the taxonomy is followed, if the files are named correct, etc. You could send it to SEO. Again, it depends on your organization how the data should flow, right? In my organization, we have multiple peer writers like juniors, and there is only one subject matter expert. We don't have an architect, so we don't have this step. So it depends on your organization uh, how they want to flow the content.